274 to binary. So 274 in binary. Again, you can use the procedure of drawing down the value of each bit position. So 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, and the next bit is 125, 12. So we won't use it. So 1, there's a 274 minus 256 gives 18. So we'll have all zeros until we get here. 18 minus 16 will give us 2. So then we'll put all zeros, put 1 in the 2 position, and a 0. So that's the number, this is the positive version of the number written in binary. As I said before, we want the 16-bit 2's complement, so you want to print this out with all 16 bits. So I'll do it in 2 bytes, so 2 bytes of 8. So we'll write 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0. And then this is 1. And then 4 more zeros. So this should give us 16 digits. And then you form the 2's complement of that number, so that's the 16-bit number. And then we'll form the 2's complement of that using whichever method you want. Let's use the second one here, so I copy those 2 as is, and then invert the rest. So you have a 2's complement of it in 16-bit form. Okay, so let's say it's negative 274. So what I'm doing is we're just converting the positive here. And also, so how these negatives or positives are going to play into this 2's complement form. It's not just, take a arbitrary convert everything. It was just useless. So I have that same number we also before. And we got that same system. We want to use some system to map all the positive numbers onto this. So for positive numbers, again, you can set 0 here. And we'll have binary 1, binary 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So what we're using is that the most significant bit is going to indicate the sign. So you'll notice all the positive numbers is at 0. But what we're going to do differently is that we're not just going to use the sign that being in 7, 1, we can take a rest in. That's it. We're going to use it to use complement format. So if we have 7, this becomes now minus 8, minus 7, minus 6, minus 5, minus 4, minus 3, minus 2, and minus 1. So what this means is that, for example, before, this would have been minus 7. Now, it seems like we're working the opposite because it's minus 1. And why it is because this number wheel is actually in 2's complement format. And a huge advantage of using this number system is that basically our life will become much, much easier now. Because rather than using subtractor, you can just add numbers. So here, let's... Yeah, so only... If the sign is 1, sorry, let's get going. Only the negatives are 2's complement. You'll notice, so these are just regular. The positive side is just normal. And where this all comes back to is when I showed you in the first slide, or not first slide, when I showed you using the radius complement form, how we do it is you only convert one of the numbers into 2's complement format. In this case, it was the negatives that we're converting. So as 2 examples, I'll show you why this is good. So say, so if you want to add, again, anything positive will work as expected, but if we do something like 4, positive 4 plus negative 1. So the number we always see 4 is just the normal binary 4, and negative 1 is this 2's complement format. So negative 1, or 4 plus minus 1, which is the same thing if you were doing 4 minus 1, it would just convert to this format. Or if you're doing 4 minus 1, the logic goes convert minus positive. So minus 1 is 1, 1, 1, so if we have 0, 1, 0, 0, plus 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 0, straight 1, 1, 1, 0. And then what we end up with is, as before, when we were doing the complement form, we have an extra carry. And as before, we just discard it. So what this is equal to 3, which is what the exact result is. So using the number wheel format, or using the 2's complement formats, right, we can do addition by adding numbers up, or subtraction by adding numbers up. You don't have to worry about it on negative or positive, which way is it, because it will always just work using this. So this format we call the signed 2's complement format. In signs that we're using the signed bit. And this format is what's used basically by any integer representation of numbers in computers. So if you're programming in C and you set an int, it's using signed 2's complement format in the actual bit representation of it in the computer. So that's all the actual material for today. We're reviewing it. There's a lot more games in both the course notes from the website. So I can show you quickly. I think it's written. So if our tangle numbers at that side or so. So when we're doing the signed 2's complement format, basically the outgoing bit will always be 1 in this format. So how that comes out is that, for example, we're using 4 bits here to represent positive and negative. 4 bits you can represent a total of 16 possible numbers. But we're only, for each half bit, we're only using 8. So for the negative numbers, we're actually we got 8 numbers, which you can represent in 3 bits. So 3 bits can represent 8. The extra bit is the signed bit, basically. So we have 3 numbers representing the number. Or if you were just moving enough to represent the number as the extra bit, we're using as the signed bit. If it was the way it's used, you can always just consider it added into the 2's complement format, because if it is 0 originally and 2's complement, it'll become 1. Like if we have, if you have 0, 0, 1, 0, whatever. So say you're trying to represent negative 2 in 2's complement format. So is effectively that in binary 0, 1, 0. When we take the 2's complement of it, we write that down 0, 1, and then this becomes the inverse, so 1. And you can even consider that you're setting the sign bit to 1 because it's a negative number. Or, that isn't the big end of 2's complement. It actually doesn't matter, because if you just consider it as any old bit and you just keep applying the same algorithm, it will be inverted because it's 2's complement will be telling you to invert it, and so it becomes 1. So with the 2's complement, you effectively always know if the most significant bit is that it's negative. So we're doing with positive 2, with this representation with positive 2, we don't use 2's complement for it. So with positive 2, it's clear, it's just straight binary effectively. Sorry, the assignment is about you can do the addition like a computer would do it, which is to say if it's a positive number, you just use it like that. So as an example, if you have a positive number, like 123 plus 12. So even if the assignment says use the 2's complement style arrangement, most of these numbers are positive, so you actually don't need to complement them at all. All it's saying is that you're using this type of representation, but you could deal with negative numbers if needed. If both of them are positive, then you don't care. It's just a normal binary addition. So because so with the complementation of positive numbers is binary. It's kind of a trick. It's just letting you think about that with the sign, use the complement. You have the sign bit, and the sign bit is 0 because the number is positive. Then that just becomes just a regular binary number. So it's only negative if you apply the 2's complement to. Any other questions there? Okay, we'll go through really quick. Summary. So adding a binary is the same as before. You just add each number and then add the carry needed. We'll subtract. Subtracting in binary, again, very similar to subtracting in decimal. You just subtract each one. If you need to borrow, borrow from the next digit over. Remember, when you borrow, we're doing with binary, so it's equivalent to a 2. So when you have this borrow, for example, for the 1 here, 1, 0 is not 10 minus 1, it's 2. And the 2 minus 1 is equal to 1. So when you have 0 minus 1, you'll end up with 1 written down here, and the borrow having occurred. The negative numbers are a tricky to represent because the basic system we've been talking about is only positive numbers. Positive numbers we also will call unsigned because there's no sign bit, there's no sign representation. The simplest representation ends up not working very well where we just use one bit to indicate positive or negative because with your zeros and you need fairly complicated circuitry to do addition. That critical one that we just want 1, 0 will also give us some other interesting ideas, and one of them being that when we want to do addition or subtraction, we just do addition with the negative. And to do addition with the negative, we'll use complementary math or complementary system. So there's the diminished radius complement, which in its base r is just r minus 1. So at base 10, it's a 9's complement of the number. And to get the diminished radius complement, we're showing that, for example, to the 9's complement, you just subtract 9 from each of the numbers. The advantage of this diminished radius complement is that to do the subtraction or addition of a negative number, all you do is define the complement with one you borrow, and then you add the 2 together, which is just using addition, which is a lot simpler. So it's saying because you only ever need to bring no addition in some basic subtraction. The disadvantage of the diminished radius complement is we have to remember to add in the 1 at the end. Or if there is this necessary. So instead we'll use the radius complement of it. And with the radius complement, this is meaning to get the, for example, to get the 10's complement of this number, we subtract it from 10 to the power 3. In this case, or 10,000 minus this gives you that. And then you can add that. So this seems almost useless for decimal because you're okay at subtracting the decimal. But where the power of this relies is that when you use it with binary numbers. So why we really do care about this is the idea of this 2's complement. And the 2's complement is handy because it means that to subtract two numbers, all you really need is an add. So you can add the negative on it. And you have this negative representation. We're going to use this idea that to perform this subtraction, we instead convert this number to 10's complement, and then the 10's complement gets added. So to create the 2's complement in binary, you can just create the 1's complement, and the 1's complement is just invert every single bit, and then use binary just to add 1. So that's most useful to get to. So there's instructions right now. Alternatively, you can use the form where you, starting at the least significant bit, this bit here, you start copying everything down until you reach the first one. Once you reach the first one, you invert the rest of the bits beyond that. So whichever method you want, both are fine. So the least significant bit is the bit that carries the least value in this binary system, value 1. The most significant bit is the one with the most value. So for the 7-bit number, it's the value 128. So two examples of forming the 2's complement using both methods, and both methods should end up the same, so you can always use 2 of them together. So based on this, we create a much better number wheel, and this is the sine 2's complement notation that we'll be using that most computers will be using. So in the sine 2's complement notation, and you can use a positive number in the sine. Sine doesn't mean it has to be negative. It just means it's capable of representing positive and negative systems. So we use this top bit, the most significant bit, to indicate sine. So this bit, if it's 1, the number is negative. If it's 0, the number is positive. So with positive numbers, it's just straight binary, so to speak. In that, it's how you would normally put it. So here, for example, positive, and we do 0, so I get this 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Once we get into negatives, we're now using 2's complement format. So this becomes negative 8 in 2's complement, negative 7, negative 6, negative 5, negative 4, 3, 2, negative 1. This format's great because you can just add them together and wheel work. So you can add, negative 6 plus 2 using just regular binary math. So here's 0, 0, 1, 0, plus 1, 0, 1, 0. And then what this ends up with is 1 1, 0, 0. And if we convert this back, so from 2's complement, we need to convert it to regular binary. What we'll expect to get is -4. So you can see from the number wheel, just to give you an example, I'll convert it by first inverting everything, so 0, 0, 1, 1. So this is 1's column. And then I'll add 1. And oops, not 2, sorry, I'm going from 2's complement to regular. And then I'll end up with 4, which is what I expected. Of course, when you're doing this, remember that you want to keep track of the sign sort of yourself in this case. So here, it actually is -4, but I've converted it from the negative to the positive side here. So it shows that the math is working as we expected to. So that's the advantage of this sign to complement format that we're using. And data, you want to see more, there's some references, and I'll try to post these slides if there are any questions. Or we'll come later. Also, I mentioned before, I am slowly trying to post recordings of like the lectures, so if you want to catch up, some of them are out there, not everything will be. So yesterday we talked about adding and subtracting in binary, which builds upon what we learned about the number systems and how to convert back and forth from binary. So adding binary is the exact same as adding a decimal. We just add a binary addition. You just add each individual column up with carries, and because you have a system where you only can represent system 1, sorry, 2 states, when you have a carry, when you have 1 plus 1, obviously you'll have the carry, because you can't have 2 from possible, so it's 0 to the carry 1. So in the first column, 1 plus 1 is 0, carry 1. Here we have 1 plus 1 which is 0, with carry 1 plus the carry, so then you end up with 1, 1. Then we have 1 plus 1, 0, carry 1, 1 plus 1, 0, and then there's a final carry of 1 here. So if you want to convert the numbers back and forth, you can confirm the results are what you accept. When we subtract in binary, again, it's very similar to when we subtract in decimal. You have something like this, 23 minus 17. For the first column, you'll need a borrow, so we borrow from this column. And the borrow has a value of 10 basically, so it becomes 13 minus 7 because we're in a decimal system, so 10 to 1. So it's very similar to how we're going to do in binary, and then we just continue on this in binary. Let's see, something like that. Again, we borrow here, the 0 minus 1 will be negative, so we borrow here, 0, and we put a borrow there. The value of this, of course, is not 10 because we're in a binary system, it's 2. So if you want, you can think of this 1, 0. 2, wait, sorry. So then you have 2 minus 1 gives you 1. 0 minus 1, again, you would need to borrow this guy. And it comes 2 minus 1 is 1, and you just continue on with that. When we're dealing with this, we're going to need positive and negative numbers. Add a negative number to a negative number, negative number to a positive number, and there's a question of how we're going to represent that. So everything up until yesterday we dealt with, we converted the number, we were just converting it directly from binary to decimal, so 0, 1 equals 3. And this comes about because you have various values for each place. So this one's worth 1, this one's worth 2, this one's worth 4, so when you add 1 plus 2, you get 3. So when we need to create negative numbers, we need another way, another system to deal with these. And the easiest way is to just make one digit up here, what we call the sign bit. And if the sign is 0, the number is positive, if the sign is 1, we just say the number is negative. So when we have this type of system, we can write it out in the number wheel, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we have these here, where the sign bit, this bit here, is 1, so we get negative 0, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 6, negative 7. This type of system, although it might seem sort of intuitive, it has some problems. First one is you get 2 zeros, so negative 0 and positive 0, and if you have comparison act the same way, you feel that. And even more importantly, trying to add up stuff gives you the wrong results. So here we have an example of negative 5 plus 1, so this 1, 1, 0, 1 is a representation for negative 5. And 0, 0, 1 is a representation for positive 1. So if we just add them using binary addition, we get 1, 1, 1, 0, which is negative 6, which is obviously wrong. So if you were making an adder or subtracting using the system, you have to deal with a lot of different cases. You have to deal with cases where one number is negative, positive, both are negative. Like this example here, both negative, and it still doesn't work with straight binary addition. So this is obviously going to make it a little more complicated when you go to build an adder with this system. So what we'll use is sort of this idea that the sum of positive and negative gives their difference, which will also later on simplify the idea that if you want to subtract numbers, you just add the negative. So if you want to subtract 5 minus 3 is equal to 5 plus negative 3. The advantage of this that we'll see is that you don't need separate adder circuitry and separate subtractor circuitry. All you ever need is an adder and some ability to deal with numbers and negative. And to do this, we use the complementary numbers. And complementary numbers are a way of sort of simplifying subtraction. They were popular when if you were to set math or some merchant way back in the day and you needed to do a lot of subtraction quickly, you could afford errors. So the first one we'll talk about is the diminished radius complement. So we'll start with decimal. So in decimal, which is base 10, the diminished radius complement is 10 minus 1 equal to 9's complement. And so to use the complementary system, we basically take the original problem we want to solve and we adjust it. So as an example, say you have 543 and you're trying to subtract 273 from it. And if you want to do this normally, you would 3 minus 3, that's fine, but then 4 minus 7, you need to borrow from higher digits. So with 9's complement, it avoids the need to borrow. And how we do this is we turn this number, 273, take 9's complement of it, and we achieve the 9's complement just by subtracting 9 from each position. So when we do this, what we end up with is the 9's complement of the number 726. So then, to do this exact same problem here, the original problem, we change 543 so that part's the same, and then we instead use the 9's complement that I got here, and we just add the two together. And again, the addition is a little easier for people than subtraction with borrows. So when you do this, you get 9, 6, 12, 69. And the one final step in this process is you have to take any resulting carries here. So there's 3 digits here, 3 digits here, but there's an extra carry. And you add it in at the bottom. So you kind of eliminate this. And I get 270, which is the correct result of that original subtraction. The radius complement is when you take 10 as decimal. So it should be the 10th complement, for example, for decimal. And with this system, it's the same sort of idea. So we start with some addition that we want to simplify by doing some subtraction we want to simplify by using addition instead. And you take 10 complements of this number, and do that by subtracting 10 to the power 3, as there's 3 digits, minus, minus 273. And when you do this, you obviously will need to use more rows for this subtraction. So the disadvantage is it's a bit more complicated initially, and you'll end up with this. And then I'm there, and then the 10 complement is just 727. So you might notice that the radius complement is just 1 added to the diminished radius complement, which is 726 here, 727. And the result of that is that when we simplify this, we go 5, 4, 3 plus 727. And this gives you, instead of 1269, 1270, we just ignore that extra 1 and get a final result. So it works. And where we would serve this is you're obviously okay with decimal math, so that's not what you want to use it for anymore. But for binary addition, it is a lot simpler. So in the same way, we can take the 2's complement of a number, or 1's complement, and use that. So before, I said you want to subtract 2 numbers, instead take the 2's complement and add them. So take the 2's complement of a binary number, for example. There's 2 ways to do it. The first way is that, as before, we might make the diminished radius complement, which for binary is the 1's complement, and just add 1. The 1's complement is the same as just invariant every bit. And then you got 1. And when we go through, you'll end up with the 2's complement. So that's the 2's complement of that binary number. The second way to do it is just you directly write down the original number starting here, so starting at the right-hand side, and you write down something exactly the first 1, and you write that as it, and the rest of the bits you invert. So this works out to be the equivalent as the previous system. Yeah, so a correct binary number in this system. So both of them will result in the same number. So if you ever want to check the word, you both of them. So when we talk about this bit here, the original bit, we do have a name for it, and we'll call it the least significant bit, or LSB. So your LSB is the least significant bit instead of having the smallest numerical value associated with it. So here you can see it's word that equals with value 1. The most significant bit, or MSB, has the highest value associated with it. This is for a 7-bit system. For example, the MSB is 8-bit. If you're using it, obviously it was 8-bit. So then that's just the same instructions for the game. So, there we go. Just for example, if we're doing a game, you could do it either way. You can either start here, just directly write 0, 1. So the first 1 you keep, and the rest of the stuff you just invert. Or the first way is just to write the inverted bits and add 1. And the result will end up being the exact same as this one. So you get 0, 0, 1, 1, and then 0, 1. And you can see how it follows the rest of these. If the first bit's 1, again using the fast way, you start copying until you reach your first 1, which might be the first bit, you copy that bit, and then you just invert the rest. And if the other way, you just invert all the bits and add 1, and you can see where they start to follow each other. And that might be the same. So if we want to use what we call just sort of the holy grail of notation to design 2's complement, and this is the notation used in basically most computer systems you run into in programming language, you certainly are using this. So we're using the top bit is still an indication of if it's positive or negative. So if the bit is 0, again you can just convert it as if it was a regular binary number. When you get to this point though, you instead are using the 2's complement format. So 1000, because this bit is high, equals negative, and we know it's in the 2's complement. So if you want to convert 1000 from 2's complement to decimal, you can just use the invert each bit, and then we add 1, plus 1, and then this will give you 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1. So you're using 1, 0, 0. And if you go back to the same, then when you convert this, you get 8, which is equivalent to binary 8. So it's value 8 because it's negative, because the sign is negative. Similarly, let's say convert 1 in the middle here, so we get, or 1, 0, 0, 1. When we convert this, so again, I'll invert each bit 0, 1, 1, 0, add 1, and we get 1, 1, 1, which is the next one. Design 2's complement format that you'll see most of the time. One note about it is that in this example, I have a 4-bit. This is a 4-bit 2's complement. So there's a range of numbers that a 4-bit 2's complement format holds. In this case, you can see it goes from 0 to plus 7, and then it goes from minus 8 to minus 1. So the negative range is slightly larger because 0 is basically taking up 1 slot, but the positive range here. So you have negative, positive, and 0. And you can't hold a number that's anything bigger than that within 4-bit 2's complement. So actually that question came up on the assignment. Some of the numbers might not fit if you're asking for into the 8-bit format, and the answer is just can't fit. It's impossible to do. You can extend it if you want, 9, 10-bit number, but there is a limit to how big of a number you can hold within, say, a 4-bit 2's complement format, because we're saying the top bit is the sign bit, and it can't represent anything else. and then split the space into those two sides. So, there's some of the other references. For the second, you want to ignore, and I'll take a 5-minute break now before starting the next one. If you have questions, you can feel free on this. We should. We're still sort of working out on the space. So one of the cornerstones of digital logic that we'll be talking about is this idea of Boolean algebra. So Boolean algebra is how we can work with logic circuits sort of on paper and in a theoretical sense. So the cornerstone of Boolean algebra, what I believe you can start out, is a number of these rules and identities. You have a talk to this. And basically what these tell you are how we can simplify a Boolean equation. Boolean equations are just ones where we have these Boolean variables, say A or B, are typically we'll be using, and each of those is either a state true or a state false, and that's the only possible values for them. So we've already dealt with, in logic gates, a few examples of how these Boolean variables are used. So we have the example of what looks like a plus symbol is Boolean or, dot is Boolean and so forth. So there's another rule that you have on that sheet, and you should listen to in any exam, you always have these in records, so don't straight up memorize all of them. And a lot of them are very basic, and you can sort of derive them simply. So if we consider operations with 0 and 1 first, if we're given an OR gate, as we have here, we can say if we have input A, if this is 0, then the output is always going to be A, because A or 0 is always A. If the input was 1, you know that 1 or anything is always 1, so A or with 1, just if you want. Likewise, you can say the same thing for an AND gate. We know that if we have input A, and the other input is 0, the output will always be 0, because 0 and 1 is 0, 0 and 0 is 0, so it will always be the case. If this input is 1, then obviously the output will just roll away, because if A is 1, 1 and 1 equals 1, if 1 and 0 equals 0, where this is A. So these come out pretty simply, and then we can start to build up on them. So these rules, for example, say that if you have a gate, either an OR gate or an AND gate, if we connect both inputs together, the output is simply the same as the inputs. So this is just saying that if you have A or A, the output is always A. And again, this comes out presumably from the truth table, because if one of these inputs is always the same, the output will always be the same. So if we have A, if these and here tied together, if we have 0, we'll go here. If we have 1, we'll go here. Everything stays the same as the AND gate. The complementary rules are ones such that if we have an input, we can do the AND first, and we have one of the inputs is inverted, we'll find that the output is always 1. For the AND, yes. Yeah. Gotcha. So yeah, if you go to the truth table, we should see that that should have been 0. Again, if you have A and B, Y, they're 0, they're 1, 1, 0, 1, 1. What you'll see is that, for example, if you had a 0 here, and we connect both of them together, 1, 0, 1, 1, so the output will already expect to be 0. Likewise, if you have 1 here, you go 1, 0, and the output will still be 0, because you never get into the case where they're the same. For the OR gate, it's sort of the opposite case, instead of either 1, it's always going to be 1, because you have A and B, and 1 is always going to be 1, and 1 is always going to be 0, so the output is always 1. So let's fix that. Table perfect. So another rule out of the evolution rule, which is just simply saying that if you have a number of NOT gates connected together, they cancel each other. So one NOT gate can have a complement. If you connect 2 of them together, we'll end up with this case. A complement, a complement. So obviously the output here is exactly the same as the input. And then the extended basically say that if there's any given number of NOT gates connected together, the output is always the same. So this output here is equivalent to this one NOT gate. And we connect more than one. The output is equivalent to the input. The communicative rules simply say that it doesn't matter which way around we apply AND or. So again, this is quite simple from the truth table because we have A or B. What you saw is that the lines where A and B differ, these two lines, the output is always the same. Whether it's for an OR gate or for an AND gate. And this applies as well as you have more than just two input values. So we have A plus B plus C plus D. You can say that you can rearrange that however you want. Some of these rules are really simple. You have to use them to build up later rules later. In a similar fashion, it doesn't matter which order we apply AND or. We just data rules. So what this is saying is that this, if we have, for example, a circuit built as such, it's equivalent to a circuit where these inputs are working together first, or that input is. And it's also equivalent to this one gate or gate with all 3 inputs. So it doesn't matter which way you draw it, it's all the same. Or which way you do it when you're actually manipulating these Boolean functions. The distributive rules are where everything starts to differ a tiny bit from normal algebra. So up until now, you can effectively consider the OR similar to a Boolean sum, and the AND similar to a Boolean multiply in terms of how the function, the AND similar to 1 times 1 is 1, 1 times 0 is 0. The distributive rules are different slightly. So as you can see here, what we're saying is that if you have A AND with B plus C, this is similar in that you can distribute the AND brackets. So if you want to view sort of how we consider this, you could say we could build a circuit where we have B and C, and A and the final output. I think what we're saying that it's the equivalent if instead you move the AND gate in front and do it this way. So here we would have A, B, A, C, and then the final output. So they're equivalent. What differs a little is that for the OR gate, it's also distributed in the exact same way. So I can't do this with regular math. I can't distribute the sums and the brackets. Just here, that's exactly what we do. So we say that A plus or A or with B is the same thing as A or B and is with A or C. Again, we can consider a gate type representation of this. So we have a nice AND gate. We can put B, we can put C, and the output is the OR gate. Okay. So that's this circuit here. But if you want, you can move that OR gate in front of the AND gate. And to do this, you should have the exact same logical representation. A, B, C. So those are the distributive rules. So the word of operation, again, is very similar to regular arithmetic in that the AND is written like this. What we would perform is we would first perform the NOT, we would then perform the AND, and finally the OR. For the most part, we'll be trying to always have brackets to show distinctly what the expected order of operations is. So in such a circuit, you could consider it synthesized, for example. The first thing you do is you got B,